numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist, man, check the wrist, man, got him hot. Ay, man, can't ball like this, man, Lord. Past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause I like she can count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, one point to God. Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts. Whole team counting, that's a big number.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Just a moment ago, the lights, the cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Go now. 15 line. 15 line.
Watch the out.
Switch. General West. Hey. Mike 7.
Mike 54. Check the outs. Check the out.
Right up.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road. You're a youngster, let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you, move on. Long way to go in this one.
The former Florida Gator, Jordan Scarlett, the rookie with the carry. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Second and 6 at the Jaguars.
This is Scarlett on the carry. And he'll go down at the 28. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
20. 8.
Now Scarlett. And an alley to run. Well, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
We got double up. 20. Say. 8.
Crunch. Hey, switch gears. Joker. Jack.
They'll run with Scarlett, and he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Jordan Scarlett with touchdown number 7 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Minshew. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Off play action, it's Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. The former Louisville Cardinal, it's Reggie Bonifant. Telvin Smith, he was 3rd in the AFC in tackling a year ago, there to bring him down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 45-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I don't think you can. Great. Check 3. SOS. 20. SOS.
Cam fakes the give and keeps it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
44. Mike. Watch the screen. Express. 44. 8. We own it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. They will find his man. That's Hogan, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a 1st down.
20. Kill. Turn up.
They'll run it with Scarlett. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's Greg Little, 2nd-round pick from Ole Miss. He's the guilty party. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Alert 3. Slam. Check. Look. 8. Out. Hey, watch it.
Now a give here to Scarlett. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Watch twist.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Check. 25. Check 25. Ready. 180. 8. Tighten up. There we go. Express. We got motion. Back up. Check 9. 20.
Throwing on second and long. Newton. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Here's Bonifant. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down. On now, Graham Gano. He's hit from 63 as recently as last year. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. We know that Gano has that big leg. He had the longest made field goal in the NFL last year, 63 yards to beat the Giants in Week 4. That was the longest game winner in NFL history, and he converts from long here again.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
A big third down play there for the Jags. 45 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Looking to throw it, Minshew. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Dontari Poe marches in for the sack. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a second down coming up. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Throwing on second down now, Minshew. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, exit. He's checking. He's checking. He's checking. Crash. Switch.
So third and long. Here's Minshew. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Chris Conley, his third touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On the handoff, it's Scarlett. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
20.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Check 3.
Calais Campbell on the stop.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Watch out.
8.
Watch out.
20.
Under 10.
They run with Bonifant. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Right to the speed. 8.
Rush in. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
20.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Set. 20.
Watch my boy.
8. 20. 8.
Check 31.
Watch twist.
Check 13. Check safety. Check
8.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Gun.
That's it.
Gun.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Mike 50, huh?
Great.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Check
20.
Check 3.
Out of the gun, Newton. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Come on now, let's go.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 30.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he stopped immediately there. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive.
Watch the twist.
3rd and a yard.
49. Check 99.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jordan Scarlett with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Minshew sets to throw. Open man is Westbrook, complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Caught here by Conley. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Chris Conley, as the first half is winding down, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chris Hogan, as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. Gano the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Right there.
They'll throw now on the final play. He'll rifle this one deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Show it up. Show it up. Wide. Get wide. Shift. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
8.
He's creeping.
20.
Check the backer. He's coming. Double up. Double up.
Running with the fullback, Alex Arma. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The tackle there by Patrick Peterson.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Ready. Look at it.
Smithy.
All day, baby. All day. All day. All day.
Mike.
Express.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
Throwing on third down, Newton. And he's got his target. That's more. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
SOS.
Gun.
SOS. 36.
8.
Check.
20.
Check 37.
Look at it.
A run here with Bonifant. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
20.
Yeah, baby.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
They run again with Bonifant. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
56. Switch up. Mike 56. Mike 56. Watch the run.
Off play action. Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Check. Lucky.
Hand off to Bonifant. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Hey, watch it.
8.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Watch
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
20.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
20.
Check. 25. Check 25. Slam. Tighten up. Check 9. Switch.
They turn to Scarlett again, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th.
Great.
Shift. Watch the shift. Whip.
8.
Under crunch. 56. Right there. 56. Here we go.
They snap it to Newton. Got a man, it's right. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down.
8. 20.
Watch the ship. He's checking. Crash. Switch. No. Off.
8.
Check 52.
8.
Kill.
A toss here to Scarlett. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down.
Partner, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb a lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally they're going to find a way to stop you, aren't they?
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up in what's been so far a tough game for them.
56. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day. Express. 56 is the mic. I got him. 56.
Now on 2nd and 16, Newton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Back. Express. 56, the mic, boys. 56. Check 56.
6 man. Check curls, check.
Hey! Check. Press now.
From the gun, here's Newton. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get through.
It's not like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So,
well, here's the deal. Getting a 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as the Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards under pressure again, and down he goes again. Brian Burns make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
Hey, Charlie! Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Bring it! Mike 54! Look at me, zipper! Come on, D.
Now Minshew. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. On 4th down, Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
20, 8. Great.
Watch out. Watch out.
20.
Rush in.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 7 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
780.
56 is the mic.
Gun.
Pick up the ball. 56. Mike, 56.
Hey!
56.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Deuce.
Express. Hey!
Back to throw, Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Telvin Smith able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, set.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on the 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Here we go.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Looking to throw. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Check.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And able to find Conley. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Chris Conley, 56 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Space to maneuver at the 40. He's at the 40. 20. 10. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jordan Scarlett, 72 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Gano now, following the touchdown, here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bruce Irvin able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
Steve 6.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to win the football game.
20.
Check 4.
And to give this time to the tailback. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
Check out 8. Tight dog. 8.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
20.
Watch the twist.
Check 50. Check 50.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
He's coming.
20.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for Carolina, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile,